we're unpacking an incredibly warm, spicy fragrance that basically has the whole community talking. We're looking at Gamma Duro U12. This is a unisex eau de parfum that promises absolute high-end luxury, but tucked inside a very approachable, budget-friendly dottle. Now, U12 is explicitly sold as an homage to Tom Ford's absolute legend of a fragrance, tobacco Vanille. So throughout this explainer, we really need to answer one big question. Does it actually manage to pull off that exclusive luxury DNA on a budget? To figure that out, we're kicking things off with the scent profile. Dark, spicy, and gourmand. Looking at the official pyramid, this fragrance opens up with a heavy, completely unapologetic hit of tobacco leaf and spice. It is bold. But then give it a minute, and it develops into this gorgeous, creamy heart of vanilla, cocoa, and tonka bean, before finally settling down on a super rich base of dried fruits and warm woods. Honestly, the real magic here is the sensory journey you go on. You get that dark, spicy punch right out of the gate, and it just seamlessly melts into this incredibly sweet, vintage cigar lounge vibe. Make no mistake, this is a cozy, luxurious scent. It is the absolute furthest thing from a fresh or aquatic summer fragrance. But hey, a great scent is literally nothing if it doesn't last, right? So let's look at performance and wear, projection, sillage, and longevity. While everyone's skin chemistry is a bit different, realistically, you can expect a very strong initial projection. Seriously, 1 or 2 sprays are plenty. It leaves this warm, sweet scent trail, or sillage, that eventually dries down to an intimate skin scent after about 4 hours. And the staying power? It'll linger on your skin for up to 10 hours. And get this, it clings to clothes for 14 hours or more. Because this thing is just so incredibly dense, timing is quite literally everything. Let's talk seasons and occasions. Autumn is an absolute perfect 10 for this cozy DNA. And cool spring evenings, a solid 7. But summer, yeah, a measly 4 out of 10. Do yourself a massive favor and do not wear this in the July heat, unless your goal is to let those sharp spices completely choke out the room. So U12 is heavily tailored for evening dates, winter weddings, and cold weather hangouts. Just keep it out of the gym or a cramped office. As for gender, the tobacco notes definitely lean a bit masculine. It gets a perfect 5-star rating for men, but honestly, that gorgeous, sweet dry down makes it a fantastic, highly rated choice for women too. Okay, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Let's compare U12 directly to Tom Ford. If you love that signature DNA of tobacco, vanilla, and spices, U12 is a wildly appealing, affordable alternative. But, being a budget option, you are going to sacrifice the absolute velvety smoothness, the ultra-premium ingredient quality, and those really complex transitions you'd get from Tom Ford's sophisticated original. It's essentially the exact same idea, just a little rougher around the edges. Which brings us to our final verdict. Let's break down the overall value. You are getting a very high-end luxury profile without the eye-watering designer price tag. Plus, with a generous 15% fragrance concentration and a rock-solid 5-year shelf life, this earns an incredible 9 out of 10 for pure value. Earning a really impressive overall 8 out of 10, U12 is a fantastic pickup for anyone craving that rich, sweet, tobacco-heavy vibe. It pulls standout 9s in warmth, vanilla, and of course, value. Just remember, and I can't stress this enough, if you're hunting for a light, fresh, citrusy scent, you definitely need to look elsewhere. It leaves us with one final question. Is this budget-friendly tobacco lounge experience exactly what your winter fragrance wardrobe has been missing?